Nadine, give us a snapshot look, if you can. What's the current COVID situation in Africa?
Well, currently, Africa is recording less than 30,000 new cases of coronavirus per day on the entire continent, with less than 300 daily deaths across the entire continent. And South Africa, which used to be the country hardest hit, it was the country hardest hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, has virtually no lockdown restrictions. And this weekend, actually, Cape Town saw the most people going to the beach in 3 years. And now South Africa only has 2,400 daily new cases and less than 100 daily deaths. So the picture is looking really optimistic here in Africa at the moment.
And Nadine, meanwhile, though, vaccination is an area where African countries have fallen behind. Now, many people around the world blaming vaccine inequity for that, and the figures are pretty stark. I mean, only about 8% of Africans are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. What hope is there that that can improve significantly in 2022?
Well, what Africa's top health authority, the director of the African Centre for Disease Control, has said is that if by the end of the year we don't see at least 80% of the African continent's adult population vaccinated, the virus will probably become endemic, which means it will become something that we'll just have to live with, like chickenpox or the flu. But what he also said was that hard lockdowns are a thing of the past. He says it's no longer a tool that would be used to contain the spread of the pandemic of the virus, and he praised South Africa for lifting the restrictions recently, just as the peak of the fourth wave had passed. So it might become endemic in the future, which is what many experts believe to happen across the world anyway. And there's still quite a strong drive for vaccination, but I also know that of those 10% of people in Africa who've been vaccinated, that's already used up 60% of the vaccine supply to Africa. So yes, the uptake is really slow, and the supply has also been slow and lacking. So the probability is that COVID will become endemic in Africa, and we'll just learn to live with it, which, considering the severity of the latest variants, Omicron, doesn't sound like such a negative outlook on the future.
Nadine Theron for us in Cape Town. Thanks very much.